Welcome to our Excel fans out there again. My name is Mark, and as you can see, David Attenborough style again. What I love to Excel. With me, Jackie from LGIT. Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Mark. Welcome back, everybody. It's awesome to be here again.
No English lesson?
No English lesson. Good morning, goeiemorgen, konjani sabona. How's that?
Thank you, Jackie. I will, by the end of this, know how to say hello in more than just
language.
English and Afrikaans. So, Jackie, in today's world of collaboration, I send out Excel spreadsheets to my team. What I often find is I'd like them to go and input data. But if let's say, for example, use Johannesburg as an example, yes. I might start off with Johannesburg. Somebody will go Joburg. Somebody will go J-Berg, Josie, maybe on the extreme.
Yes.
I want to somehow, when I share an Excel spreadsheet with people, I want them to put data in one specific format. So if it's Johannesburg, then it's the full spelling of Johannesburg. Or if it's Joburg, just Joburg. Not leaving people up to their own ideas as to what kind of information I'm looking for. How can I do that?
Ensure that they do that. Okay. Really simple, wonderful tool that's built into Excel is something called data validation.
Data validation.
Correct.
For those of us that are not American.
Correct. It's an American program.
Oh, okay.
So data validation is where you force people to enter data in a certain way. So that's what we're going to show you today. We're going to make sure that you understand that if you force people to enter data in a certain way, it saves you hours and hours of work of actually going and tidying up your data, because when you want to filter to see only Johannesburg, you've got JHB, you've got Igoli, you've got Josie. So you don't need that. You only want one Johannesburg. So that's what we're going to show you today. The ideal setting is that you actually type your list somewhere else because it has to source your data. So I've already created my list of various city centers. America, because it's an American program, so we're going to go and put in American cities. Sorry, Joburg, guys. And I have now my column headings, and I need to force them to enter the data into the city center area. Okay, so how do I do that? I'm going to select the whole column. Why? Because you don't know how many rows they're going to need. So today you might need 3, tomorrow you might need 30. Okay.
Or 6,000.
Or 6,000. And there happen to be, how many rows in Excel do you know?
A lot.
A lot, yes, a lot and lot. 1,048,576. So you can let the user choose whether they need 3 or 300. So that's why I always select the entire column for data validation, as long as there's nothing else below it.
Okay.
All right, and it's affecting your data, so I would go to data validation, big fat button that smacks you in the teeth. You click on it. It allows you to choose data validation again, and the settings is what's very important. So I'm going to say allow not any value. We're going to be specific here. It's coming from a list. It's like when you go onto the internet and you have to select from the drop-down arrow.
Okay.
And then we need to know, where's the data coming from? What is the list that you've typed out? How do you want to see your data? So that's my source. And that would be the list of names that I have typed in column L. And then people need to know, what am I going to do here? So we're going to say, right, city.
So this is where I give them an instruction as to what they need to do.
That's it, because people don't always know city. So I'm going to say, please select from drop-down menu.
So this is one of those ones that actually gives me a drop-down menu. I don't even have to ask them to type it in.
No.
So I'm saving them hours of work.
Exactly.
Excellent.
And by giving them a command, that's what they, by an instruction, that's how they're going to do it.
I don't give commands, we give instructions.
Give instructions,
yes,
totally, yes.
It's not the army.
That's not the army. Oh dear, okay. But of course, do people listen? No, they don't, okay? Rules are made to be broken. So you always have to tell them why they can't go any further, because data validation doesn't let you go any further.
Until you've done it correctly.
Until you've done it correctly. You
Perfect.
can stand in your head, okay? So we go to error alert, and they are going to be stopped. I'm not letting them go any further. And they need to know why, because people get very upset when they are stopped. So I'm going to say wrong city, and I'm going to say, hello, please only select from drop-down arrow, just in case they didn't understand drop-down menu.
So in this case here, we've got a defined list of potential city centers that it can be. So these are all American cities. So for example, if somebody had to go and say Cape Town,
correct.
Because Cape Town's not in the list, they cannot proceed. They have to choose one. Perfect.
Correct. Okay, they can only choose the names that are in the actual list.
Okay.
So I say okay, and the minute you say okay, I've got a couple of drop-down arrows. So when I click in the first cell under city center, it gives me another drop-down arrow and says please select the first message that I put in, the input message.
Perfect.
So I'm going to ignore it, and I'm going to type in JHB, which is not on my list of names. The minute I do that, there's my error message telling me that I must please only select from the drop-down arrow.
Excellent, Jackie.
And they can stand on their heads, and if they don't type it in correctly, they cannot do it. They have to select from the drop-down menu. So it ensures that you have all the cities in one standard naming convention.
Jackie, this has been exceptionally helpful. I think I've learned a lot today, again. So what I would like to do is, and obviously just one thing from our side, I know you had the columns there and you had the list. I would imagine you would ideally want to maybe put the list on another sheet that you could hide and all. But I mean, that's why we would come to who for training?
To LGIT Smart Solutions to learn more about data validation.
Thank you very much, Jackie.
Thank you, everybody.
Till the next lesson and another David Attenborough outfit.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you all.